Hello.
What do we have here?
So this is a first edition of All the President's Men.
Okay. Woodward and Bernstein, the guys who brought down Tricky Dick.
Yeah.
So where did you get it?
It was my father's. He gave it to me as a gift.
I love that it's signed.
And then there's two other signatures. We've got Ben Bradley, who was the executive editor, and Barry Sussman, who was the direct editor overseeing the investigation with Woodward and Bernstein.
Okay. It's a cool book. It's about President Nixon's cover-up of the Watergate break-in. It was such a crazy time. I mean, Nixon didn't even originally know about the break-in, but he found out about it and then tried to cover it up. That was his downfall. That's what brought him down. Woodward and Bernstein figured out the whole thing. I mean, the whole story about, like, their #1 informant was dethroned. And it all turned out really bad for Nixon. I mean, our only president to resign. And it was basically because of these guys. So how much do you want for it?
So my starting request is $5,000.
It was a very popular book, but I don't know enough about the book to tell you if it's the first edition or not. And then I know it's going to be a big deal not having the dust cover. But Rebecca, my book expert extraordinaire, is here somewhere. Let me go find her. I'll grab her. We'll come back. She'll look at it, and she'll be able to tell you everything there is to know about it, and she will definitely be able to give you a value. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hi,
Hello.
what do we got?
Tricky Dick?
It's a great book.
Yeah.
So All the President's Men is obviously famous because of the whole Watergate situation, but in publishing, it's a pretty big landmark as well, because all of these books that we see as bestsellers now that are current events books, All the President's Men was like one of the books that started that trend of we're gonna publish something right after it's happened that's sort of a summary of everything that goes on.
And they made a movie out of it with Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford, which gave it more notoriety.
That's right, and that helps with sales of the book as well, and it becomes part of our sort of public consciousness, right? Our shared culture.
So, what do you think?
Let me take a look. So I noticed immediately, no dust jacket, right?
It disintegrated, basically.
Oh, really?
It got torn over the years.
Right. Well, you know, if books get read, that's a good thing, right? That's their original purpose, so. All right. And checking edition here, okay. So there's a space here.
Okay.
This space here is actually where a number line goes, which is what a lot of modern publishers use as a shorthand to determine edition. And so you want to see something that goes 10, 9, 8, 7, down all the way to 1 for a first edition, first printing. Here we have no numbers at all, which is the indication that this is a book club edition and not a true first edition.
Okay.
Okay, I see signatures.
And I can vouch, Scout's honor, because I'm an Eagle Scout. Those are original signatures. I witnessed them being signed.
Ah, you were the witness, okay.
Yes.
I mean, I will say that as a professional, I always have to say nothing on another's word. Like, I always have to look at internal documentary evidence. But I understand and I appreciate hearing that too, because knowing, you know, provenance always makes a difference.
So what's it worth?
Even, you know, saying signatures are right, because it's a book club, because there's no jacket, it's only a $100 book, really.
Okay. Thanks. You're the best. He probably doesn't think so.
Yeah,
but-
yes. I will be the villain. That's fine.
All right. So I'm just going to pass. It's going to be a difficult sell.
Thanks for your time.